I'd like to say hello again to another sequence about limb lengthening. We do have Nico over here. Nico had his surgery 14 weeks before. He's now at 8.5 centimeters. So maybe he can tell us a little bit how it was, the procedure itself, or after that, and at what time he realizes that he's becoming a bit taller. I guess it was not from the beginning on, it was usually after the benchmark of, let's say, 4 or 5 centimeters, something like this.
Yes, exactly. In the beginning, we did the surgery, and then we train hard all the day. And I think that the magic happened when you reach the 6 centimeter.
Yeah.
In my case, was so funny because in the clinic, in one moment when I reached the 6 centimeters, I can feel a difference of the people around me. They start to tell me, "Oh, Nico, you are more tall. Oh, you grow." But maybe the first centimeter, you say, "Oh, nothing happened."
Yeah.
And that say, "Okay, we need to trust because we are doing the clicks, we are growing." But I think that in the 6 centimeter was the big reward.
Yeah.
That you say, "Oh, I am other person that in the start."
That's really important for those who are thinking about the procedure and who are planning to do this without telling their relatives, for example, or who don't want the people around them to notice that they are getting taller. That's what we get the feedback from our patients as well, until the benchmark of, let's say, 5.5, 6 centimeters.
When I reach the 3 centimeters, 3.5, I say, okay, in the math, I am more tall, but when I saw me more tall, but no big difference, and I was a little sad because I say, oh, that a lot of training, a lot of force to that, and I say, oh, I don't have the reward, but then you need to trust to continue training, and in the 6 centimeter the magic happened, and you say, oh, they read it all was the
You have the benefit right now.
the benefits, and then you have more energy, more happy, and then the next centimeters is easier.
What about your daily routine? So you usually start in the morning the clicking procedure. We saw it before. The clicking is really easy right now. You manage it, I guess, in 15, 20 minutes, something like this.
Right now I need 1 minute.
And how many time do you spend on stretching during the whole day?
6-7 hours. 6-7 hours, yes.
That's necessary, huh?
Yes, because if you stretch well, the clicking is not painful, and then you can release the tension that you have for the clicking. You have the tension in that part right now, and with the stretching, you relax the muscle, and then the next day the clicking is easy.
Easier.
Yes, but for example, I had experience to don't stretch for 1 or 2 days, and then the tension is more high, and the clicking is more harder, maybe a little painful, and you need more time. Then we need to be more constant with the training and responsibility.
Yeah, that's what we always see. You have to keep the balance between the muscle tension and the stretching exercises. That means you have to stretch a lot during the day. It's a job. Yeah, it ends once you stop the clicking. It will end. So it's an endless job. But nevertheless, during the lengthening procedure, you have to focus a lot on the muscle lengthening. That means on the stretching exercises. And 6-7 hours for 15 clicks is quite an average. So if you see this like a job you're doing during the lengthening phase, that means you have to focus on the stretching to release the muscle tension, and to have a soft clicking or an easy clicking and get through the day in an upright mood. So, how do you walk? Do you walk with crutches or without crutches? And since when?
Right now, I work without crutches. Yeah.
At what time of the lengthening procedure did you get rid of the crutches?
In 7 centimeter, I started to train with only one crunch. And then, for example, walk the half of the day with one crunch, up the stair, down the stair with one crunch, and then use the two crunch again. But in the 8 centimeters, I started to try to don't use the crunches in the rehab center using the parallels to get the support. And in 8 centimeters, I don't need more crunches. It's not for a long distance, but it's for short distance without crunches is perfect.
We were at the point where you trained off the crutches. You
Yes.
said from 7 centimeters on, you trained just one crutch, the other hand on the handbar, for example, and then you trained off the last crutch and you walked free from 8 centimeters on. Yeah, that's what you managed over here. Okay, very nice. So right now, 2 weeks left. The last 2 weeks for you to reach the goal, more or less 9 centimeters. Yeah, and then you're done. Congratulations for that.
Thank you.
Well, the last 2 weeks, just stick on the regimen. That means do the daily routine. And then once you see you stop the clicking, do the clicking, the last click, stop in outwards rotation. That's what I always tell the people. That means the normal alignment should be saved. Yeah, that means the outer clicking, the outer rotation is the normal or neutral alignment. And then you will see the tension will fall down within 5-6 days instantly. You will realize that you walk you walk upright, but you will have a better feeling. The tension will resolve during the next days. That means you're still on the painkillers, on the muscle relaxants, the anticoagulants. That's what you should take as well. But on the normal level of painkillers you take right now, as in the beginning, or did you reduce a bit?
I started to reduce. Yes, during the day. In the night, I use the same amount of painkiller because the rest is so important. But during the day, I started to reduce the painkiller.
Yeah, that's good. How do you sleep during the night? Do you sleep the whole night through, or do you wake up 1 or 2 times at night?
Yes, I wake up 1 or 2 times in the.
Because of the tension, huh?
I wake up, for example, the first time in the night, and I take a hot shower to relax the muscle, and then I am in the mood to sleep again. Then maybe I sleep 3 or 4 hours. Maybe I wake up again and a hot shower again, and then it's okay. But the cycle of sleep are good. But it's common for me right now. I manage. Okay.
Yeah, you get used to. The reason behind that is, if you take the painkillers before you go to sleep, you will have a level of painkillers. Then the level will hit the highest point and get down. So once it crosses the level of the tension, you wake up. Yeah, it's always the same. So then you have to reduce the tension to get back to a normal mood. That means reducing the tension. You can do either, you can take a hot shower, bath like this, or you can do a little stretching session to reduce the tension, and then you can go back to sleep, and then you can again sleep for a couple of hours. That's the normal way during the lengthening phase. It will stop once the lengthening procedure stops and the tension will go down. Anything for the patients who are interested in limb lengthening you'd like to tell them?
I think that the most important that the other patient can understand that is it's not like buy a car that you say, okay, I want to buy 10 centimeters more and then relax. The surgery is the 50% of the successful, and that is the job of the doctor. But the other 50% is the job of or us, of the patients. And in the beginning, my starter was hard because I had understood the concept about the training, and then I had a lot of pain. Was difficult, but then when I received the support of you, I understood the fundamentals of the listening, and then I started to have a more balanced process, and then in one moment was automatic. It's like a routine. You need to be patient, not be anxious, but I think that when you pass the 6 centimeters, it's the moment that you say, oh,
it's a nice checkpoint.
Yes, and right now I'm so happy. But I think that it's important to understand that we need to work like patients, and that will be the other part of the successful.
I'm thankful, gratefully thankful for that, what you said, because that's the most important. I would say understanding the concept of limb lengthening, understanding that the nail is one part, the surgery is another part, but lengthening the muscles and reducing the tension, all of that is the third part. And this part is up on you. Yeah, we can support you, but the work is on you. That's what you have to do.
Thank
All
you,
right.
doctor. Thank you.
Thank you.